Hey Deku Fam.
Welcome back to our channel.
Welcome back.
So we're back with another video and we're literally finishing off this New Beginning series.
Yep. And for those of you who are new to our channel, New Beginning is all about changing the way that you think.
Yes.
Having a new perspective. And the way that we do that is by sitting down, just asking ourselves some important questions. Why do we do the things that we do?
Yes.
Because we don't want to be going with the flow,
We're
going
not
with the
dead
same
fish.
motions.
We're not dead fish, people. We are intentional, we strive, we, reflect on our previous mistakes and we think, what can we do to change that?
And one of the things that we need to rethink is the way that we enter relationships. People are entering relationships, us included in our past, based on the fact that someone liked us, based on the fact that emotions and insecurities, and we just want to fill the void. And we're just going because relationships are trending at the moment.
Seriously, but that is not us. Because in 2018, for those of us who are getting into relationships this year, we are going to ask some serious questions. We're going to ask ourselves some serious questions to assess whether, is it just my emotions or is this something that I should be getting involved in?
So sit tight. We're about to ask you questions that are going to challenge yourself, because we don't want to be in a position where we're just going around the same mountain, going around 87 relationships we've been in. None of them have been successful. The common factor is you. So you need to sit down and ask yourself some very difficult questions before you enter a relationship.
Let's do this. But it's only for those of you who subscribe.
Yeah, for real.
The ones who haven't.
It's not a free service, you know. You best subscribe to our channel.
Be part of the Deku Fam. Join us. Welcome to the family.
Yeah,
but
we're
if you
hitting
don't want
20,000 as well. So be sure, by you subscribe, you can get us there.
So let's do this. So the first question that you need to ask yourself when you're getting to know Kofi, Kofi's getting to know you, you're liking each other, you're feeling it. You need to keep your emotions in check, rein them in, and ask yourself this question. Am I happy to become like them? And that is a real question. Oh my gosh, it's so real.
The company you keep actually determines who you become. So at the end of the day, when we're in a relationship or we're getting to know someone, we have to invest in it. And the way that we do that is through our time. We spend time with that person. And as we spend time, we tend to imitate certain things. We tend to copy certain characteristics.
Whether you like it or not.
You copy the good and the bad. So at the end of the day, if they end up swearing, you may end up swearing. If they're dishonest, you may end up being dishonest. It's so true. And like, while you've got sense, like before you've chosen to spend, life with them or date them, you want to look at them and observe and say, okay, from what I know of you so far, am I happy with becoming like you? And I think that was one of the reasons why I really wanted to get with Gabes, because I was like, she wanted a job.
I want to have what you have. You know what I mean? No. But his character, like, so grounded. I was like, damn, how are you not moved by your emotions?
And sometimes I'm here watching YouTube and I'm like, who's this Gabes character? Because in my head, I've still got this introverted person who just sits in the corner. Now I'm a bit more extroverted and I'm like, wow, I'm actually growing into be someone who's a lot more extroverted, a bit more out there. Even in social settings, I'm a bit more out there, telling a few more jokes than I normally would. So it's like I am growing into a different person.
Extroverted Gabes, extroverted
So you need to be mindful of the company that you keep, especially when it's your significant other, because they have the biggest influence. And at the end of the day, there's certain things that you want to achieve in life, there's certain milestones that you want to reach, and if that significant other is not going to build you up, guess what? They're going to bring you down.
Literally.
So at the end of the day, be careful with the company that you keep.
Laziness is not our portion. I'm telling you, like, I see so many people get with lazy people, and the next minute, where your goals gone, where your ambitions
procrastination
gone, is your best friend. No, 2018, guys, we are striving.
We're striving. We're pushing forward, choosing the right company so that we can all just be, I don't know, just grow. Because you have benefits, I'm getting those benefits and growing. And likewise,
you reap what you sow, and who you sow into as a partner, you're gonna reap what they have. So you need to look at that person like, am I willing to reap your life? Some people's like, nah, G, someone else can reap that. The second question that you need to ask yourself when, Kofi's getting a little bit closer, you're getting a bit closer to him, is like, have I allowed them to get to know the real me?
Wow. You see, the thing is, it's not intentional. We all do it because when we start dating, it's almost like an interview. And we go in with our best foot forward. We try to impress them. We try and put on this facade like we're perfect and just put ourselves out there like this perfect canvas.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we all know that we're not perfect.
Yeah.
So it's best to be honest from the get-go. Be transparent, let them know who you really are. Because the way I see it, there's nothing more satisfying than knowing that you are a mess and being in a relationship where someone accepts your mess, and then, you know, you just feel more loved. The relationship is a lot more intimate.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than like acting in your relationship. Like, it's so long, and then you just get tired. Imagine in your own house, you're tired because you're putting on something. No, we have to allow them to get to know the real us. And I remember with Gabes, like, when we were getting to know each other, I was like, oh damn, I'm gonna have to start telling this guy about my past and all of these things. And I told him, and he was just so comfortable with it. And I've never felt anything like that. I think when I met him, there were all the people in my life, no one knew anything, but he was the first person that I told, and I just felt so comfortable. He was like my safe place, and I was just like, this is a guy that I'm spending the rest of my life with, because he knows the real me.
100%.
And I think that's a question you need to ask yourself before you get into a relationship with someone, right?
And the thing is, don't be scared of letting them go. If they don't accept you, they don't deserve you. And you just gotta let them go. And also, when you're trying to get to know someone, you have to see beyond the person that's actually in front of you.
Oh my god, I feel like so many people dismiss people, especially like quiet people, because it's like, oh, you know, he just doesn't talk or whatever. And I think God blocked everyone from seeing Gabes, and I was the one that probed in, and I was like, damn, this is one fire man, you know, even when you get to know him. So I think for us, before we stepped into our relationship, we were like, do we truly know the other person, and do they really know us? And regardless of what everyone else around the world thinks, or the people that were, you know, closest to us or whatever, I know who the core of this person is, and they know me.
Sometimes you see relationship and you're like, how did he get with her, or how did she get with him? Well, there's a lot more substance beyond what you see on the surface.
Exactly. It's like you're the special one that gets to see the real them and who the core of who they are, and that's such a blessing. So for us, we were like, I like the real you like the real me. We're both being ourselves here. Let's do this. Another question that you need to ask yourself before getting into a relationship in 2018 is, do I know what they want from me?
Mate, do they even really want you? Are you just here 1 minute, gone next? Are you just here to pay for their Nando's this week? What is the relationship? What is it based on? Where are you going? It's almost like people are just jumping into relationship, not really knowing whether they're gonna stand the test of time. There's no intention on where they're actually going. It's just like, let's go in.
I like you, you like me, that's enough of the criteria, and then that's it. Because personally for me, like, my personality type is like, I like a lot of people. Like, I like people. I could, you know, my emotions take me one way here, there, and everywhere. But does that mean that you're my life partner?
No. Because the thing is, we have to guard our heart. And especially like someone like Anna, who just kind of so nice, gives her heart to everyone. You have to be mindful of, like, if I'm entering into a relationship, what does this actually mean? Where are we going? What ask some leading questions. What's your value on, like, marriage? It doesn't mean that the person needs to be committing to you in that moment that I'm marrying you. But it's nice to know that someone actually has
it at their mind.
Has values marriage or values long-term commitments.
And actually wants kids. Person? Some people are complaining 10 years down the line that their partner hasn't put the ring on it or doesn't want kids. But did you have that conversation at the beginning? Did they know that that's what you wanted at the beginning of the relationship?
Exactly.
Seriously, the earlier that we can have these conversations, or the earlier that we can know what they want from us, then you can make the decision. If you actually just want a quick fling and that's your objective, then that's you. Like, you've already decided that, and you know from the beginning that's what this is going to be. But a lot of people are not having the conversation, and then they're upset that the person doesn't want what they want.
It's literally laying everything out on the table, and then basically just talking about everything and seeing whether you're actually going to take the next step together.
Otherwise,
but don't take the next step and have the conversation there, because it's just going to lead to heartbreak.
100%. Another really important question that you need to ask yourself is, do you enjoy doing the mundane, the everyday 100%. With this person?
Look, when people get into a relationship, they try and do the most.
Especially the beginning.
Like they're going to all these, you know, those restaurants in the ceiling, just in the sky, sorry. In the sky.
In the ceiling.
In the ceiling. In the sky. They're going to the nicest, the finest, Michelin-star hotels, reading menus, they can't pronounce everything and just say, I'll have that.
But, and then that gives you the adrenaline that, I could live with it. I could do life with this person.
Giving you, like, people are just there enjoying the atmosphere, but they're not really enjoying each other's company.
Like the cinema, you're going on your dates, you're enjoying the film together, but you're not actually communicating. The common denominator is the film. Literally. And like, when it comes down to it, can you guys actually wash the dishes and be okay with that?
When you strip everything away, when you have just you two, can you actually have fun?
Yeah.
So for us, like, we got to the stage where we don't really care about the bougies. Like, we like it. We like we dabble once in a while, but we just enjoy each other's company. There was like, even last week Friday, we came home. You know, I ordered pizza. We just sat in the corner in our bedroom
on the floor,
and we were eating pizza. We're chatting, like we're having a sleepover.
Seriously, it was literally like a slumber party. It was so good. Yeah, but we actually enjoy like the core and the mundane of what we have to do, which is go to work. Because the common thing
that we love is just talking to each other. Asking each other how we're actually doing, getting to know each other. I think when you get married, you can never stop getting to know. There's still things about Annabella I'm still discovering. I'm still trying to understand the emotions, and I'm every time I feel like I got there, there's a whole new world. Women are complicated.
Anyways, men are complicated as well. Don't be fooled. But seriously, can you enjoy the mundane with this person? The glitz and the glam, they're nice. They're coming in Jesus' name. Yeah, they're all good. But the core, like, do you enjoy the mundane with that person? Because that's what's going to sustain your relationship. More of your relationship is mundane than it is actually the, you know,
the dressing up, doing the most.
The last question that we think you should ask yourself before you get into a relationship with that person is, do we believe in the same God?
Yeah.
Like, I know it sounds basic, and it's not even something that, you know, is a question that you ask them. It's not like, oh, who do you believe in? It's like observing them through the tough times. What is their anchor? Like, what is their truth, right?
100%. Because I think for us, like, especially being two people who are very, 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 very
What's
different.
What's the word? Oh, yeah. Oh, damn.
We're very different. We need an anchor. We need a ground zero where we can both have a reference point.
Seriously.
But at the end of the day, so many people have the teacher saying, I'm a Christian. But at the end of the day, they don't go to the word as their source. They don't actually believe in serving to church. They don't actually believe in going to church. They just want to I don't know. Everyone's using this word spiritual nowadays.
It's
like,
so true.
no, we believe in Jesus.
And even for like the African community, a lot of us have come from Christian households. So it's like in your DNA that like, oh, it's normal to go to church. It's normal to throw, by God's grace. It's normal to say, oh, in Jesus' name, God is good all the time. All the time. God is good. Like, all of those things are just ingrained in us. But what in the tough times?
The substance.
What is the substance? What is your... I don't know, for us, we need the word, boy. Like...
I just think that we just need this third chord in our relationship because it's just too difficult to navigate. And I think with God helping us through, it's helping us so much, and we're going from strength to strength, and we're able to wake up each day and smile at each other because we know the grace that we've been given, and we extend that to our partner. So I feel like it's important just to make sure that just because someone's in the same church or says that they're a Christian, that you actually have your eyes open to seeing whether they're living the lifestyle and walking the walk. This is not to say that you're judging someone, but you will know the person by their fruits.
100%. And I think for us, like, being able to have the word as like we can challenge each other from a good place. It's not just saying, oh, I want you to do this because that's what I want and that's what I prefer. No, I want you to become better because the word says this and that. Like that is our foundation, 100%. And that's the only way that our relationship's going to get work, and that's the only way I'll accept certain things that he says because it's grounded in the word. What are you? Is it just your opinion? Like, who are you? Do you know what I mean? No. But for us, it's just so important. So we think that's a really important question you should ask yourself. Like, are we both on the same page when it comes to our faith? And that's known through their words, through their actions, through their adversities, and all of that jazz. So guys,
the whole common thing is, we just have to kind of be on the same page when it comes to our faith. It's not the same argument with regards to are we on the same race and all that kind of stuff. That is completely different. That's just culture. When it comes to your religion, this is what we stand on. There's no two ways about it. Like our faith is everything.
100%. So guys, we just wanted to give you 5 things that we think that you should ask yourself.
Obviously, there's a lot more. So if you think that there's more, feel free to comment that below. And let's just constantly keep sharing and growing as the Deku Fam.
Yeah, seriously. For us, like, those are the five key things that we sort of asked each other or asked ourselves before we got together, and I really think that it's helped our relationship have a good foundation, because we did the qualification and we're intentional in this relationship. It's not how we've always been, trust me. Mate.
Messy past, but we thank God for the past so that we can learn for the present and future.
So guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.